I am the door. I am the way.
So, Jasun Horsley?
Yeah.
What are you, Jasun Horsley?
I'm an existential detective, and I'm okay. The scene of the crime is Planet Earth, 2014. The scene of the crime is what's happening right now. Whatever it is, that kind of thing. Those are clues.
Can you give an example?
No. What's going on with Stanley Kubrick? Why? Why do people think he's great? There's a mystery there that I have set about to fathom and unravel. And as it turns out, the mystery of why people think Stanley Kubrick is great is way more interesting than Stanley Kubrick or his movies or anything like that, and that's always the case. So what we give our attention to is not arbitrary. No. My position as a liminalist is that nothing is happening at all. That is an inaccurate, a faulty perception of what's going on here, now, which is nothing. There is no way to comprehend what is or what I am except by referring it to what it's not, and the things that it's closest to not being.
How do you experience yourself as a liminalist?
A liminalist experience is netty, not this, not that. It's just a constant feeling of not arriving, of not having quite left, therefore not being able to arrive, of being caught between being and doing, between believing and disbelieving, between thinking and feeling. It is this natural state and the inevitable state of everything it is. We are liminal. Liminality is what is happening, but we can't bear the state of transitoriness. So we always put our attention on where we've just come from or where we think we're going, and then we fix on that as if we were there, but we're not. We're always in between. Always. The thing about being a liminalist is to actually try and create the semblance of some sort of ground, otherwise nobody will go there. It's too unsettling. People get sick, they get seasick. Like you have to convince people it's just a ride. They're just at Walt Disney and it's just a ride. Otherwise they would never get on the ship. Nobody would. Because you're going into the great beyond. It's like in Jaws. You're not going to come back. I mean, the ship isn't. You might be able to swim back, but you won't be the same. You won't be able to come back by the same medium that you embark. Or crossing the abyss, you don't look back. So, but how do you send signals back to others so that they will know that it is possible to also make that leap without looking back? It needs to be a self-replicating mimetic device of a video that itself is a creative objet d'art incroyable. Vamos a hacer algo que nunca se ha hecho antes. There's different things going on here. Kubrick, Stanley, the late, earth-shattering ramifications and implications, very little to do with art or even filmmaking. This is part of a larger operation, draw back the veil of consensual perception. that new way of seeing to absolutely everything, and you will see the whole world with new eyes. This is a conceptual, perceptual prison that we are all in. Where was it? To have many different perspectives on a crime scene, on an existential mystery, and then to compare is, I think, probably the only way to actually solve the riddle. Group work. An entirely different version of supposedly, allegedly the same reality. B's eye. Many hands make light work. 2 heads are better than 1. 4 eyes are better than 2. 6 ears are better than 2 ears. Why? Because if you think of a fly, it has 180-degree vision. It only has 2 eyes, but has a particular kind of eye. And so that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the hive mind. When bees make honey, they're doing nothing. I guarantee it. You know, I have an inside line on the bees, and they're not doing anything at all. But somehow honey does get made.